Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Hades. How do you win this game? I don't know, it's so hard, it's impossible. No human being has ever mustered a win in Hades. Don't speak to me. I do not interface with lore on losses, okay? We did fulfill a prophecy. 30 gems, life goes on. Okay, you know what? Let's just work our way down. Just want to see what we got here. Forced overtime, budget cuts, tight deadline will give us 10 Titans Bloods. Really? Forced overtime, budget cuts, tight deadline. Work with me here. We want to max it out. There you go. That's as good as we can do there. Forced overtime, budget cuts. What do the three fates have in mind? Tight deadline. Forced overtime, tight budgets. Tight deadlines. I don't remember the words. It's been a long day. So I know we just lost with tight deadline on. It was not my intention to take it again. But we are going to try to make this work. If we can win with all of these on, which is admittedly spicy, because we're going to start with 50 HP, we will stand a chance to get a prophecy fulfilled. So what's my game plan? Immediately take the spiked collar, so you have better HP. And then what do we got? Chaos aspect. I do like the chaos aspect. But I feel like Blitz Disc is nice and a little easier to use maybe. And I don't really mind the negatives. You know, or not. Let me put it this way. The big negative is spending so much Titan Blood, but that doesn't really bother me. Yeah, give me the Bull Rush Power Shot, please. Good start. That felt pretty solid. It doesn't really bother me, because if we succeed on this prophecy, we're going to get 10 Titans Blood, which is pretty huge value for us, obviously. So yeah, I in my honest heart of hearts, it was not my intention to immediately do another tight deadline run, but they gave us a compelling reason to do so. And we don't really, I mean, I think we've realized, we don't really have to worry about it. Let's just go straight for the max HP. Let's grind out this win. You want to create a run that has unfun, you know, ways to win? Or unfun ways to lose? I can have no fun while winning with the best of them. I've been doing it for 10 years in a different game. That's not true. I find a lot of Isaac runs fun still to this day. Whether you believe me or not. I was talking about Tetris. Okay, hold on. Yeah, keep it moving, keep it moving. Everything's going hunky-dory. I don't even want to, like... I don't even want to get into this part of the conversation. Because I consider myself, you know, above all else... Maybe this is an overly flattering view of myself, but I do consider myself an entertainer, right? And an entertainer's job is not to get on stage and be like... What's the gyro? Hey, the freaking stage, the stairs aren't built right, my ankles hurt, oh, life's so hard, you know? So I offer this merely as constructive criticism. Tight deadline, just to me, it feels, at least at level 1, it feels fine, except on the Temple of STYX, it feels bad. Man. I like the knockback cast, honestly. Except for, don't ask your uncle to make waves. Very not okay. Either way, where was I going with this? Unless he's got, no, I don't know where I was going to go with that one. Originally I was going to say, unless he's got a waterbed, and then I thought about it for a second and went, that's so much worse. Like I said, I'm an entertainer. I'm entertaining myself at the very least. Let's go Ares. We could use, like if our special got Doom, that would be pretty good, I think. Anyway, where was I going with this? I think forced overtime, the 9-minute time limit, or sorry, the tight deadline, the 9-minute time limit, was totally okay, except for the Temple of STYX, because, you know, we picked the wrong direction 4 times, and then had to beat Hades in a time frame that, honestly, I consider not likely. Even with a truly stellar run, I think we would have run into a little bit of trouble there. But I could be wrong. It might just be salt. I don't know. It was like 6 hours since that run took place, but still. Special inflicts doom. I think that's exactly what we want. And you know what? It's a little early for the shop, but I don't really care about the gems. So I was hoping to maybe buy max HP. With no max HP, we will go for keeping ourselves alive. And we'll get a bunch of gold here anyway. I've really come to respect max HP more. As I've respected it more, I've started losing more often, so maybe I should stop respecting it so much. Thank you for the gold.
No worries whatsoever. Thank you, mate.
Take one of these, too. I feel like I never give you guys nectar, so that belongs to you. Lore updated. And max HP for free? Don't mind if I do. Hey, this is Residence. You're still gonna make me drink from the fountain on a timed run? Come on now. Are you crazy? I just walked over here. Alter the gems. Darkness. Darkness at least gives us max HP. And we technically do need more, I guess. Because we still don't have the one... Or maybe we have the one Fated Authority to start with, but we don't have 2. Is that correct? Anyway, I'm being a fool. If you see an enemy close to a wall, who am I to stop them from getting yeeted into it with one press of the B button? You know what I mean? Not going that well. There you go. Now it's going well. Into the wall, please. Just looking at the timer. Everything seems absolutely fine right now. I have no reason to doubt our abilities. A little fortuitous there, but I'll take it. I appreciate the maximum HP, and apparently we'll be doing the same thing again. Did they alter, like, room generation code? Because I do feel we've been getting a lot less boons in general. But maybe I'm gating myself onto those paths somehow without actually realizing it. I don't know. Easy enough. Get back into position. Send them into the wall. You guy, what the? I was gonna say you cannot get me. And then he got me. Easy enough though. HP's still looking hunky-dory. We're not crushing it in a financial sense right now, so I'm thinking you just take a pomegranate and let's upgrade our cast this time.
Not yet.
Oh, that was... There were free gems or free money there. Alright, default enemy. How do you kill this enemy? It's so easy. As many power shots as possible does not appear to be the way. So instead, use your special to apply doom as often as is conceivable on a human level. Send it. I didn't see the spikes. That one's on me. Dude, having a special that can inflict doom over and over again, very nice. Makes me think I'm mighty sick. It's a quote from I Think You Should Leave, much like anything that's exited my mouth in the past 8 months or so. Careful. Okay, that's where you block. The shield recently added this incredible innovation. It's called blocking. Heard they recently added more hops as well. That's from Superbad. That's not even a recent reference. Think we'd cover what would happen if I got my cast, Jane. You'd throw up your pretty little lunch. Alright. We've battled. We've remained victorious. I will stick with the spiked collar for now. I will get an upgraded boon of rarity, and we'll be moving on.
Yes.
We could use an effect on our basic attack. That's a big one. And we could also use a call. And we could also use a great dash. And overall damage against a single target, I think, is a little lacking right now. Doom is actually, it does a lot in that regard. Bad start on that one. Yeah, I mean, that's full stop. I was gonna add a but I don't like that style of talking. You know, it's a very internet style of talking. It's like for every positive thing you say, you have to say one negative thing. We got a pretty positive run here. So I'm trying to say, you know, maybe 3 positive things per 1 bit of constructive criticism. How does that sound? Out of all of these, I think I prefer the faster attack, but not by too much. We're gonna try to go for pomegranates now. Let's get some pomegranates going here. Usually we would go gold there. What would we use the gold for? We'd do nothing with it for 4 floors, and then buy some pomegranates with it on STYX. Let's skip the middleman. It's not like we're earning compound interest on it. Don't be afraid to use your cast, good sir. You still have a very valuable, high damage cast that can shoot enemies into the lava. You don't want any part of that. Actually, you know what would be sick? Is actually to have Doom on our basic. Sorry, we got the cast Groom today. Oh my god, that was real damage. There's all sorts of cat hair flying around through the air right now. Just loose. Makes me think I'm mighty sick. I think better cast is good now. It's not that I don't want the Doom to be better. It's just that having Doom, I think, is better than having it get an extra level up. So I think we already got most of the benefit you get out of Doom just by it existing. Now, to stop taking very foolish damage would also be extremely poggers, dude. Go ahead. That's right. I'm the guy who uses Twitch slang in real life. Only in the right kinds of situations, you know? You know, if my mom called me and she was like, oh, you know, your uncle just had a stroke, I wouldn't be like, oh, F in chat, F. Rip. I will take poison basic, but I'm not above selling it if we have to. But in the right group of people, I mean, just in general. Probably, it depends on the situation as well. Even if a total stranger that was like, I love Twitch, came up to me and was like, oh, my friend's in the hospital. I wouldn't say, oh, F. You know, that's just insensitive. It's just insane. You know, I might be a little cringe from time to time, but I'm still a human being. I am as God made me, sir. Okay, you're already eating it from the poison. I'm unafraid. You're in a world of hurt. You don't want to... You know, you can't be going up against the wall when there's Poseidon boons afoot. You only go up against the wall when I'm empty. This is going to get him very easily. Okay, and then second verse, same as the first. Trying to stay steady on time, but, you know, for now, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a major problem. HP is a little bit more pressing, and still, like, completely okay. Okay, what do we have? It's a Dionysus boon? It's a Poseidon boon. That's what I said. I think the dash is really good. I mean, it's not just the dash effect. 42 damage per A button press is pretty solid. We do have a light synergy on our basic as well. Like, we attack faster and we can stack poison. I do like Rupture as well, but I don't know. It felt like the second best option there. And the call is like I don't know. I value calls less than anything else, I think. Seems like those are exclusively built for boss fights, but, you know, I could be wrong. I love just having this disc out here that is like, hey, if you want to get close to me, you're going to take, you know, like 100 damage every few seconds. We do have a chaos option here. Let me see what we got. I will, and I will. Now, because of that, I'm going to go for the chaos boon. Otherwise, I might not have. And we don't have that much to prove on this run, right? Apart from the heat modifiers we've already taken. But to get a rare or better chaos boon is very nice. I mean, I gotta be honest. Chamber rewards hidden for a 63% damage bonus on our basic. Pretty solid. I was gonna put us in a little bit of a hole on Elysium. That's okay. Give me that max HP. Base Hydra does not frighten me. Please tell me both of those counted for chaos. Or do they only count? I bet they only count when you clear an encounter. An encounter? No! I think they did count. So we've already burned half of the negative. So this is a pretty easy setup. Keep Doom on him. Fair enough. Shouldn't have stood there. Keep Doom on them, especially when they choose to stand in the corner like that. Very solid outcome for us. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. Thank you. And then send one of these your way. You gotta love it. Go ahead, hit me. Doesn't matter. You wanted me to die? You shouldn't have stuffed these cheeseburgers in your pockets before the start of the freaking encounter. I had to say freaking. My brain didn't know what I was going to say next. Had to insert a filler word just until I could come up with something funny. I apologize. It didn't flow right. Much like a environmentally friendly toilet. Better. Closer. Warmer. Thank you for the Cass. I think I am making errors in piloting to some extent, too. Like, I think... Oh, excuse me. Cheeseburgers away. Looks like a fruitcake and a couple of iron bars. Breakfast of champions. I think we could... Go ahead, go ahead. I think we could get, like, 2 to 3 Doom stacks on enemies. Yeah, don't take too much time here, you know? Consistently, by just sending the Doom generator out and then pulling it back and having both of those pass through the enemy. You're dust. That's like an ancient Hellenic way to say, okay, boomer. You could combine them. Okay, boomer, you're dust. That'll get him. Sorry, what I meant to say is in these uncertain times, we should double down on civility. Not create generational warfare that continues to divide us. To which you reply, okay, boomer. And then after the first laugh hits, you go, you're dust. And people go, I remember when he said that would be funny, and it was. And we laugh, and we laugh, and we laugh. Where are my casts? They're up here? If you'll excuse me, sir, I need to pick these up. These belong to me. Me and those casts belong together like a Mariah Carey #1 single from 2004. 2005, probably. That doesn't feel like a 2004 jam in the old dome piece. Yo, the dash pushed the mines away. As of right now, we have a 1 minute and 21 second timer. Not a problem. But could be a problem on future floors. It destroyed Every single one of his projectiles, I didn't even know it could do that. And you're gonna bleed to death, but not before you hit me way more than I deserve. Or as much as I deserve, to be honest. We had a minute left over there.
Enough. Nice.
With 4 heat. Really, like, it might seem like the run's a little on the easy side.
Still need these. What are you, the 3 fates?
Yes, please. It might seem like this is a little on the easy side, but do keep in mind, these are heat levels we never have gone with in the past because they were pretty bad. Like the mirror one that takes us down to 50 HP basically cannibalized our trinket slot, which is pretty unfortunate for us because there's some really good ones that can help you out.
Switch to a new effect.
Oh, we made it! We didn't even... We had like no negatives. No meaningful penalties as a result of that. So, oh my god, he died in 1 bull rush? Was it a crit or was it just a legitimate hit on the power shot? Because if it's a legitimate hit, this is going to be a great floor. We did just get a 63% damage bonus on our basic. That's very much nothing to sneeze at. Not today. Okay, today, but not tomorrow. Hey, drop some cheeseburgers, okay? Life's short. Drop gyros. Love that the shield with Doom got through on that guy. Very helpful. A Hermes boon. We've chosen wisely, I assume. And, you know, 3 dashes seems like a very strong option for us, even if it is a little bit of a crutch. We'll take the opportunity to get some more max HP. Great move. Great move on your part. Unfortunately, once you get next to the wall, you're getting fed, and not in the good way. Feeding him the right, left, like when Buddy tears your winter jacket after you've been going out for a rip. I guess, apparently you can block an explosion with a shield. Now that I think about it, it makes sense. Indiana Jones blocked a nuclear explosion with a fridge. And what is a fridge, if not a shield that's cold? And specifically made for your food. Words to live by. Still gonna get you. Okay, we're in danger of losing a Death's Defiance. Instantly restoring a decent amount of HP. I do not feel bad about it anymore. Okay. We don't have any money, so we're not going to a shop. We can always save up whatever cash we get and go to the shops on the temple. Keep in mind, this is not a floor where you want to play slowly. You can play strategically, that's a-okay, but one of the big strategies has got to be go a little bit faster. I think we've got a very well-balanced run here. And I like pretty much all of our abilities. I don't mind taking a little heat. That hurt. We should not have been hit on that one. Okay, very quick room. Pomegranate.
Good enough to eat.
Honestly think 20 extra damage per dash is going to be very solid. I know you're like, why not take the Artemis benefit? The reason we're not taking the Artemis benefit is because of the fact that I really want the max HP. I also apologize. I think I might be a little bit louder than usual. I'll fix that right after this. I was playing in a Twitch Rivals tournament for Uno, and the Uplay games take like exclusive control of your microphone. They have for a while, but most of the time it hasn't been. There was a Windows setting to take care of it, but there's been 75 Windows updates, and you know, etc., etc. So I'm sure that occasionally I've been peaking here. I apologize. Once we finish this room, I'll turn myself down about, well, you know, X%. I just look at my own volumes and see if, my own levels, I should say, and see if I'm peaking. But I'm talking in kind of a whisper because it's late night here. Thanks for the HP. And yes, and honestly, yes. And then if you'll give me a second, it's very simple. You just Alt-Tab, and then you go here, and you go to Sound Settings, and you take your volume, and hello, everybody. Everybody! That's probably where we want to be. Just took us down a little bit, but if we're still loud, tweet me. I thought that was a double boon. We still want this, even though it's a harder room. Well, I guess we were gonna fight a mini boss one way or the other, but we want the Ares benefit. It's more advantageous for us, I think. Okay, try attacking in the right direction. It'll tends to work out better. Anyway, this guy, he's toasted. Poison's got him. How did you know that was gonna happen, NL? I didn't, baby! You just told me. Easy sends, dude. Some of the easiest sends in my life. We could use... Oh, don't let that happen. We could use a little HP influx for real, like a fountain or something like that. But we can't really control for that, you know? And I gotta say, I think we're maybe a little bit behind schedule. And that's the only thing that could really send us right here. So it's... Let's go faster. Call. Doom does more damage. Doom does more damage when applied multiple times. We're gonna take... when applied multiple times. I think it's going to benefit us the most. Okay, I thought about going the other path, because we could have gotten a lot of HP back. Now that I think about it... My controller! Oh. Alt-Tab. Tab back in. Unplug. Replug. We're losing him, Doctor. There we go. You're not losing him, Doctor.
Stay dead.
This is a great room on which to have a Poseidon dash. I feel like a very lucky man. Proud papa. Good. More? Real enemies this time? That's a real enemy. First things first, this butterfly is one of the realest. I saw some food. Careful. Just a little spiced in here. Good. Calculated gamble. Calculated gamble. Thanks for the food. Bull Rush charges faster. No knockback. 400% damage to armor. Honestly, I think with a power shot, we want it to charge faster, but I could be wrong. Please keep dropping that stuff. Okay. We got 3 minutes and 17 seconds. I am starting to concern myself with the fact that, to me, it does appear we're going to be in a little tight on the Theseus and the Minotaur fight. I don't mind it right now, because we're not at that danger zone yet. But it could easily come to pass that starts to cause us some serious woes. Okay, please grab this back. Like, I'm making mistakes, that much is undeniable, but some of these mistakes are being made, you know, and this is, I'm assuming how it was designed, but some of these mistakes are being made as a result of the fact that we have to play a little faster right now. Can't afford to rest on our laurels. Please tell me we did. We killed the crystal. Better? 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Run. Run faster. Gold or max HP? Max HP in a fountain, please. The trove is meaningless to me. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't do me like this, dude.
Don't have much time.
Yeah, don't have much time. No kidding.
You might want to stand back.
Are you helping me? Are you... you're gonna kill enemies faster, so maybe this is for the best. Maybe we're not competing. Maybe this is actually, maybe this is a sensible approach, you know? 2 minutes and 13 seconds is not a lot of time to face the Minotaur, though. I am here to tell you, by the way, if we lose yet again due to, you know, tight deadline, we'll probably never take that as one of our heat effects ever again. It's burned us too much. And I mean, okay, here's the thing. I'm not trying to say like I'm the best Hades player on the planet, because I don't believe that, obviously. Oh, time is paused here regardless, thankfully. But honestly, I think I tend to play games quickly. I'm always the guy who's impatient about it and like, hey, come on, hurry up, hurry up. Thank God the time was paused for this. Otherwise, we're probably like taking damage over time already. For me to be a slowbie in a game is a little rarer. Now, not rare due to lack of skill, you know, if you suck. And I have been known to stink at these games from time to time. I did change the S word there because I didn't want it to be taken out of context. To lose for that reason is fine, but, you know, it's not like I'm really dragging my heels. Now, though, I do have a newfound appreciation for this room. Oh, there's still an enemy? Mine. We get a lot of max HP out of this. Enough to possibly switch to a different trinket, even.
Not bad, Zed.
Okay, where are we going?
Not a word of this.
Let's go Dionysus. It should be a free boon. We gotta be on the boss fight. Time's a ticking.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Call. Poison. Poison contaminates other foes. Let's go for the call just because I think this actually might be a situation where it helps us with overall damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, I mean, you know, it is what it is. We have no choice but to go fast. Obviously, we don't want to get hit in the process. Just endlessly charging up power shots. I'm also thinking we want to use the call before it's on greater god gauge, just to simplify the fight a little faster if possible. I think we're making decent time already. Here, you get poisoned. 2 stacks of poison? We're mashing. It's working. I'm a happy man, I think. Really just trying not to be too picky here. And if we lose, I would rather lose a couple of Death's Defiances to having to play recklessly than lose all of our Death's Defiances to playing so slowly we just get bled out by the clock. He should be toasted. Okay, I think, honestly, that was reasonably quick. Love that the time is still ticking. I guess we could have hit him there. Okay, dude. This would be the time to save for the greater god gauge. And he needs to eat doom every time. Itch. You know it's real when I pause to itch. In all sincerity, my man needs to have doom on him at all times. Fair enough. 11 seconds. You know what's going to happen here. We're going to have to suffer through it for a bit. All we can do is minimize our suffering. That's fine. Life goes on. Time's up, brother. Let me go. We did it. All right.
That'll do.
Now, if the big guy up there likes us, what's the next step? I think we're going to stick with the spiked collar, honestly. We definitely want that. I think we... let's skip that. Find the exit on this floor as soon as possible.
Check.
In my personal opinion... The cat hair! In my personal opinion, there's no reason to believe we could not beat Hades on this run if we're given a reasonable amount of time to get him. We also do have a Poseidon boon In fact, a series of Poseidon boons. I'm not going to buy yet. We're going to start with Poseidon. That are very, very great on the tunnel. Look at that. Very good start. So we're rushing it. I did want that gyro. I wanted the gyro! Remember your dash. Even if you're out of cast, you still got a dash. Good stuff. Any gyros? Quick. 1 second to look for gyros. Now you see me, now you freaking don't. Can you believe they made a second Now You See Me movie? They didn't call it Now You Don't. This is a rare instance where I'm stealing my own joke. I made that joke back in, like, 2015. Then I saw it on Reddit the other day. And I was like, man, that was a great joke. I really should have committed. Different times. It was a different era. Send them. Okay, that was really quick. This is like a 45-second tunnel. Unfortunately, we are not done. That hurts. Okay, if I have constructive criticism for myself, what is it? We are not using our Doom enough, and our Doom is an incredible damage dealer. Like, that's great. Don't get me wrong. Careful. Getting these enemies in a corner, pressing the B button on them until they die, it's not going out of style anytime soon. You got me? I got myself back. But at the same time, don't resist the power of the Y button. Okay, I'm very worried about Poison Lord right now. Who is still alive. Not only still alive, still armored. How do you like it? How do you like it? He doesn't like it, I can tell you that. He does not find this as enjoyable as when he was on the other side of the equation. Alright. Any boons you find have superior effects. Why start there? Thank you. Thank you. Those are huge. Because we're going to be getting boons. We're going to be getting boons for Poseidon. We're going to be buying boons. But we got to go, go, go. No time to wait. Immediately, hit me with this pomegranate real quick. Why pomegranate? Looks like an easier room. Might as well hope that RNG is working out in our favor right now, giving us easier rooms. Good start. No gyro watch. I hope. So in order to make that boon worthwhile, we need to get some more boons ourselves, but that's okay. We can get there. Gyros, don't see them. No, we don't even have the second for gyro watch anymore. That's the only thing I don't like about Tight Deadline right now. I otherwise think it adds a little bit to the run, to constantly force you to keep going. The fact that the Hades fight is also considered part of the Temple of Styx. You know, my personal opinion, if there's a random variance that's like plus or minus between like 8... Oh, never mind. It's totally fair. It worked out for us, so never mind. Let's make our poison better. 191. We can't afford the Artemis boon, so yeah, we're gonna do that. But then we're getting the heck out of town instantaneously. Seeking Arrow, critical damage. Foes drop the cast faster. Seeking Arrow is the most fun, but I kind of like the crit chance personally. We've used Seeking Arrows a lot, so I don't feel like I'm robbing people on that one. Okay, we're so close. And what is 39 minutes? Can we get some bless RNG in chat for the game decreeing that we should have a chance here? A 6-minute Hades fight is a long allotment. I am relatively unconcerned. Make him think he's mighty sick. Just charge it. Just charge it. Where are we going? Where are we going? Any of the cardinal directions do not bother me, except that one. Okay, like I don't really care what you're doing here. Should probably not take so much dumb damage, but That's life. You get knocked back? You should be getting knocked back there. That's my take on that subject. Hades has an anti-Poseidon bias. I don't support it. Very, very good start, and a great time to get your cast back, for the record. Also hoping to get some God gauge fill-ups here. I think that worked out pretty much according to plan. Okay, we got him. As soon as he starts running in place, start planning the parade. Start making routes and maps of Robson Street. Call the VPD. We're gonna need some volunteers to bring lemon slices, because we're getting the victory. Easily. I mean, the shield is a little resinous. You know what else is resinous? A 1 in 5 chance to be able to win the game on tight deadline. That's not truly fair. Because it's probably more like a 2 in 5 chance to be completely screwed. So 3 in 5 times, you're probably going to be completely okay. Oh, you can still hurt me. That actually makes sense. Should not have been hit by that.
This again.
We're gonna have 4 minutes, roughly, for phase 2. I'm for it. I see your footsteps. There's some irony, for sure, in the fact that it's actually, like, it's easier to dodge the attack where he's invisible than almost any of his other attacks. Wow, I think we ruined his AoE. He usually starts with like an AoE attack. Should have saved up. Should have saved up for the full God gauge, but it is what it is. Can't really see where I've been stunned. Yeah, that's the first time we've been hit by that one in a while. Get him. Good stuff. Right? Lasers? Lasers! Here come the lasers. Get him with one of these. Hit him with the Doom. The Doom's still like your best ability. I'm very much disrespecting it. It's okay. You know my philosophy on Death's Defiances. If we're not using them, we're losing them. Okay, that was very dangerous. Things have taken a turn for the spicy. It's gonna be hot. Don't alt tab me here, please. So I have a game plan. The game plan is called Stay Away. You got plenty of time. On top of that incredible strategy, press the B button. Hit him with some God gauge. That should do it, dude. Hit him with another God gauge. Okay. Things got very scary there. I apologize. We definitely should not have cut it that close. But hey, prophecy fulfilled. And we'll never see tight deadline again for quite some time. You have my honest to goodness word. The irony there is that that wasn't even our best time. But honestly, I think a lot of your best time is determined by which tunnel you pick. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. We got back in the win column, and that's what's important. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. See ya. Just let me alt tab here, and then I hit the button, and then I say see ya.